A pleasant day to all of us. So in this video, it is the continuation of the lesson 9, the challenge of ethical subjectivism. So in ethical subjectivism, it has two phases, which is simple subjectivism and the emotivism. And my assigned topic is all about simple subjectivism. So let's focus on this topic. So in this lesson, let's define the concept of the simple subjectivism, analyze the several issues of simple subjectivism, and understand the dilemmas by applying this kind of ethical subjectivism. Okay, before we proceed, let me discuss again the description about what is ethical subjectivism before we tackle about simple subjectivism. So again, simple subjectivism is the philosophical view that moral judgments and values are dependent on individual opinion, feelings, or perspectives. Again, it's dependent on opinions, feelings, and perspective of individuals. Then let's moving on to the first type or phase of ethical subjectivism, which is the simple subjectivism. What comes into your mind again if we talk about simple subjectivism? So its main idea is that moral statements express the personal attitudes or personal preferences of the individuals. When we talk about personal attitudes in applying simple subjectivism in a certain situation, like let's say for example of simple subjectivism and ethical subjectivism to illustrate the concepts. Okay, we have the specific scenario here. Imagine a group of friends discussing the taste of a particular dish. Let's say for example sushi. So person A says that he don't like sushi, it tastes bad. But person B respond, he says that he loves sushi, it's delicious. So in this scenario, simple subjectivism would suggest that the statement sushi is bad by person A is purely a reflection of his personal taste and preferences. But according to simple subjectivism, the truth of the statement is confined to the individual subjective experience. So there is no objective standard for determining whether sushi is objectively good or bad. It depends solely on each person's personal feelings and their opinions. So, moving on to the scenario of the ethical subjectivism, consider a debate about the morality of a controversial action such as lying. So, again, person A argues that lying is always wrong, no matter the circumstances. But person B counters or respond, he believed that lying can be justified in certain situations like protecting someone's feelings. So in this case, ethical subjectivism suggests that the moral judgment about lying is dependent on individual attitudes and beliefs. According to ethical subjectivism, there is no objective moral truth about whether lying is universally right or wrong. It varies from person to person based on their subjective views and their moral principles. So, in both examples, the key idea is that the truth or morality of a statement is tied to individual subjectivity, rather than objective standards. So, in both examples, the key idea is that the truth or morality of a statement is tied to individual subjectivity rather than objective standards. Okay, I have a video clip here.
Hello. How can I help you?
Hello. I would like a table for 4, please.
Of course. Please follow me. Here's a table for 4.
Thank you. Could you give us the menu, please?
Yes, of course. Here you are.
Thank you.
Can I get you anything to drink?
Just water for me.
I'll have a lemonade.
I'll have a milkshake.
I'll have an orange juice.
Great. I'll be right back. Are you ready to order?
Yes, we are. I'll have the grilled chicken and a salad.
Would you like a starter, sir?
Yes, I'd like the vegetable soup.
For starter, I'd like the vegetable soup. For the main course, I'd like the grilled fish.
I'll have the chicken soup and the lasagna.
I'll have the chicken soup, the grilled chicken, and some salad.
Excellent. I'll be right back.
It smells so great.
I'm so hungry and I want to eat, but the soup is so hot, I can barely touch it.
Wait for it to cool down before you eat it.
The grilled chicken tastes delicious, doesn't it, Paul?
Yes, Dad, it does indeed.
What about your lasagna, Amy?
I love it. It's my favorite dish.
Great.
How's your fish, Mom?
It's excellent. I'm so glad we came to this restaurant. Could you please pass me the salt, Paul?
Here you are, Mom.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy your meal?
Yes, it was wonderful, thank you.
Would you like something for dessert?
Yes, for dessert, I'll have ice cream, please.
I'll have the chocolate cake.
I'll have ice cream.
I'll have the cheesecake, please.
Everything looks great. Let's eat the desserts.
Dad, I'm thirsty. I would like to drink some water.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
could you bring my son a glass of water, please?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Can I bring you anything else?
No, thank you, just the bill.
Okay, sir. I'll be right back with the bill.
Okay, as we've seen in the video, the main idea of simple subjectivism is when someone says that something is morally good or bad, or should I say right or wrong. So this means that he or she approves or disapproves of it and nothing more. In other words, moral goodness or evil is reduced to the approval or disapproval of someone. But yet, there are going to be problems when we view ethics in this way. This kind of thinking cannot count for our fallibility o pagkakamali. We cannot also say that someone is wrong because having to express has to depend on someone else's approval or disapproval. If this is the case, then everyone is correct. This similarly cannot account for disagreement o hindi pagkakasundo between two parties. We cannot also disagree with someone anymore because everyone is correct and there is no more room for it any longer. Okay, that is about simple subjectivism. And that's it for my report. I hope you've learned something about it. And yeah. To continue and explain the second phase of ethical subjectivism, which is the emotivism, it will be discussing by Miss Micaela Ojeda. Thanks for listening, guys, and God bless.